What's going on, everyone? We have to go over Bitcoin. As you guys can see, we are at 58.9K in Bitcoin right now. And yeah, we are currently dumping right now. So I want to talk about where it's going next. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's hop straight into it. Like I said before, we are pulling back down inside of Bitcoin right now. We are down 2% in the last 24 hours, 7% in the last week, 9% in the last 2 weeks, 19% in the last month, and 45% in the last year. And not only that, if you look here, Bitcoin is also forming another bear flag. So this bear flag right here, we broke down below it, and now we're forming this next bear flag. And if you look over here, you can see we just keep coming here, bear flag after bear flag after bear flag. This is how bear markets are, right? Bear flag, well, this is a rising wedge. So it's like the sister of a bear flag. And again, rising wedges, bearish patterns. And then we have bear flags, bearish patterns. And what you're seeing here is just a continuation down, 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 and down. But the bear flags are getting smaller and smaller. Now look at this one. This means that the dumping is actually almost over and the bear market is almost over, right? I believe the bear market is going to be ending towards the end of this year, October, November, sometime like that, September, even maybe September or October or August, somewhere around that time, right? But like I said before, you know, this right here, this bear flag, it is pulling back down. I do believe that it will continue down more, but I'm not going to do anything until I see it closing this 4-hour candlestick below here. So that's what I'm looking for right here. As you can see right here, this candlestick started at 4 p.m. So at 8 p.m., it will officially be closed. At 8 p.m., this 4-hour candlestick will officially be closed. And right now it is 7 p.m. So if we see it closed by 8 p.m., then you know, that is a good sign. Now, as that pulls back, we're also going to be waiting here for this %R trend exhaustion to continue to pull back. As you can see here, we have the %R trend exhaustion pulling back. The white line is the short-term trend. Blue line is the long-term trend. We are pulling back here. So let's see how far it's going to pull back, if it'll continue. Again, we still have our bullish divergence. So it's still going to be bullish at the end of the year. But right now, we still got to create those lower lows on our charts for our bullish divergence and our higher lows on our MACD. So again, you know, you guys already know the drill. You know, we're going to have this selling pressure here and then some more buying pressure coming in. So we're going to wait, see what happens there. But yeah, it's slowly but surely happening. It looks like it wants to break again. We might see that closing below very soon. Or, you know, we can always get trapped, right? Because bull traps, you know, they're so prevalent inside of this market right now. So how can it possibly be a bull trap, right? Well, if you look at the 2-hour chart, you look at the %R trend exhaustion, it does look like it's about to intersect here almost, right? So we got to see if we're going to do an intersection here and continue upwards, or if they're just going to continue grinding down together. So that's what we got to look at. I mean, last time they both continued to go down together and they continued to dump from there, right? And we had a continued sell off from that region right there. So if you look at what happened here, you know, we came right out of that bear flag, and then right at this area right here where the %R trend exhaustion was showing that it was dumping, you can actually see that it continued downwards right after, you know, they almost intersected, but they just continued downwards, right? So let's see if we do the same thing. If we just continue downwards here instead of intersecting and recovering, let's see if we continue on that downward momentum, right? So that is a possibility here. This is the 2-hour chart where you're getting more selling pressure flowing in right now on the 2-hour chart. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. I think if we get another wave of buying, pressure, that could quite possibly push us all the way up here to the top of the bear flag, right? But then we would also have to break past that 50-day moving average. And also, if you look at the week or the hourly chart, yes, the hourly chart has closed below the bear flag, but the most important one, the 4-hour, hasn't. And again, the 4-hour should be closing below, or well, I don't know if it's going to close below it, but the 4-hour will be closing at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 1 hour. So we'll see if it closes below. If it closes below, then I'm leaning on the bearish side, and I believe it's going to continue downwards from there. So we're going to have to see how that happens. But each and every single time that we've gotten a bear flag in this cycle, we've always had an extended period inside of that bear flag. Like it just stayed inside that bear flag for way too long. right? And it's happened time and time again. Other than this one it didn't really stay in too long, right? It just stayed in for 2 weeks, which is actually kind of a long time, right? In crypto, 2 weeks is a long time. So it stayed there for 2 weeks, but this bear flag was the worst. This bear flag went all the way from February all the way down here to the end of May. So all of February to all the end of May. So we had February, March, April, and May. We had 4 months straight inside of that bear flag, right? Now, this bear flag is not going to be the same way, but let's see if it extends at least to July, right? And sometime in July. So we'll see if it does that. But me personally, I think that it is going to end up breaking down here pretty soon. So that's just my opinion. And I'm also seeing the percent R trending, or the MACD is showing that it is doing that. So also on the daily chart here, looking at the daily, we are seeing that selling pressure is starting to come in on the MACD. So we'll see if we continue to get more, and this will create lower lows on the chart. Why? Because it's bullish divergence. You get higher lows on your MACD while simultaneously printing out lower lows on your chart. So that's what I'm looking for when it comes to the daily chart and the MACD on the daily chart. And then we also have the percent R trending exhaustion on the daily chart, which is in this oversold region. So a recovery is going to happen soon. We're going to get like a little bit of a relief rally soon. So I don't know when that relief rally is going to happen, but looking at the daily chart, it could happen soon. So we just got to wait and see if we close below this and continue downwards, right? Especially if the daily chart closes below. If the daily chart closes below that bear flag, right? That's super bearish. It's super bearish, all right? And then we have the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, we're starting to speed up here with that selling pressure. You can see on the MACD here on the weekly chart, we're speeding up with that selling pressure. We're going to get these higher lows right here on the MACD, and then we're going to print out those lower lows on the chart that we're doing right now. So I think that we're going to see this coming down still. So get ready, stay prepared. It is kind of trying to recover right now. Like the bulls are coming back in. They're not really letting the bears push the price down too much. So you got to be cautious because the bulls are not letting this thing go whatsoever. So be cautious, but we're right on the bridge of dumping here. And yeah, I actually update this stuff 24/7. I update this stuff immediately on my page here, and this is the Crypto and Options Edge group. You can come over here and check it out. It's $98 a month, and you can see I'm now updating it here at 59.9K. I said buying pressure for Bitcoin is getting a lot weaker on the MACD on the 4-hour chart. Shorts are almost in play, and that was at 59.9K. Now we just now pushed it down to 58K. We pushed down to 58.8K. So the real question is, how much further are we going to push down? And then, yeah, you can also see where I was talking about this the other day on Lab as well. So yeah, I would definitely say come check this out. Come check this out, and you can see the War Room chat that we have here, where I'm also putting out little messages here all the time, talking about what's happening next, just giving you the info before it happens. Because I can't do these videos all the time, and I can't get them out on time because I just got a lot of stuff to do. But I can whip my phone out and I can do some technical analysis, and I can put that stuff inside this group chat, and you can have a pocket me in your pocket. All right. So anyways, let's move on. Check out the Crypto and Options Edge group, link in the description. So shout out to you guys, and also check out Advantis 5 if you want to do some DeFi perps trading on the base platform. Go ahead and check that out. Use the link in the description to get a discount off your trading fees. Now, moving on from that, I think that this is going to be another pullback, but I will say be cautious for all the people that are doing this long term. If you're long term, these are not bad prices. All right. You might hear me say, oh, it might come down a little bit lower. It might come down a little bit lower. Even if it may come down a little bit lower, remember, if you're an investor, 60K Bitcoin is a good price, right? And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I can't tell you what to invest in, what not to invest in. I can't tell you when to invest. I can't tell you when or anything, right? All I can say is, me personally, if I were to be investing in this, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, 60K is a good price. People were buying up Bitcoin at 100K. People were buying up Bitcoin at 120K. If you're looking to hold this thing for like 5 years, why not get at 60K, sell at 300K, sell at 200K, wherever it goes. So I think 60K is good for the long-term point of view. But as a trader, me personally, I'm waiting for this thing to close here on the 4-hour chart. That's in about 50 minutes. But even more so, I think the daily chart would be nice, and it's going to close here at the end of the day, Eastern Standard Time. It's 7:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. So when it hits midnight Eastern Standard Time, we'll see if it closes below here. If it doesn't, then we know what's going to happen next. If it does not close below there, then we know it's going to come up here to the top of this bear flag, and then it'll present a little bit of an opportunity for someone who wants to long their position all the way up to the top of the bear flag. But again, I would still be extremely, extremely careful on this because, you know, you never know what's going to happen inside these situations. Trump could say something like, "Oh, no more war in Iran," and then Bitcoin's all of a sudden pumping out of nowhere, right? So you don't want to short when you're not 100% sure. Just wait and, you know, just react. Don't try to predict the market. Just react. That's actually a lesson inside of the trading mastery course that I have right here. That's a part of the Crypto and Options Edge group. And I actually have a whole 1 hour lesson here, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Very, very, very good lesson. I would definitely tell you guys to check that thing out. So yeah, definitely come and check this out. Link in the description. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.